I'm It's Fit Maddie Wilson. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I have lost 100 pounds. I have PCOS. I've had eating disorders. I talk about depression. I have had a lot of shit going on in my life, and I'm here to share my journey with you. So if you like that, subscribe. All right, let's get into the video. Today is all about self-love, how to love yourself, tips for self-love, what you can do, all that stuff. I want to first talk about my journey with self-love. As some of you know, I had a eating disorder for a very long time. I put myself into treatment and I am a recovering bulimic. I don't binge and purge anymore, but I definitely do have thoughts. So my journey with self-love, I absolutely hated my body. I can't believe I did that to myself for so long. And I didn't even realize that self-love was a thing. Like, I just thought everyone just hated themselves. And in the last couple years, I've really established my routine of self-love. All right, let's go over the definition of self-love. I have my little notes here. I just cut my self-love, the regard for one's well-being and happiness. And that speaks to me so much. I didn't realize that happiness is something that you create. I thought it was something that you sought after to have, if that makes sense. I always thought oh, this piece of clothing would make me happy, or if I binged and purged, that would make me happy, or if I did this, or alcohol, or drugs, or whatever, all of that would make me happy. But you are the creator of your own happiness, which is so cool. And I understand you've probably heard that a lot, but really sit and meditate on that. The fact that you create your reality, you create your happiness, just once that sinks in, your whole life will change. So let's get into some things that I do for self-love. Sorry if I'm in a little weird mood. I've had Starbucks today and I've been really cutting back on my caffeine intake. So that 2 shots went through me and I'm here, hello. So my first tip for self-love is plan time for yourself. I know that sounds so weird, but you plan time for your best friend, you plan time to go to the gym, you plan time to do stuff with your family, plan just you time. And it's gonna be weird at first, but I know tomorrow night I'm having a bath. I know exactly when I get home from the gym, I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna read a book, I'm gonna have some tea, and I'm so excited and I'm looking forward to loving myself. And some people might say that self-love is something that you do constantly, which is true. Every time you look in the mirror, if you have a bad thought, you need to redirect that and say, no, I'm beautiful. No, these jeans don't make me look big. I look perfect the way that I am. Which that is another approach, and you can definitely do that. Of course, that will make you happier. But to start, I really like to plan out a time for myself. And yes, my bath tomorrow will be perfect. So what does self-care look like to you? That's the biggest question, because maybe a bath to you doesn't sound intriguing. That just sounds boring and stupid. That's your opinion. I personally love them, so you need to find out what self-care and self-love looks like to you. So do you enjoy journaling? Do you like face masks? Do you like to read? Do you like to meal plan? Do you like to get just super dressed up? To me, when I am feeling really, really down and depressed and I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything, I put my makeup on, I get dressed up, I put a dress on, or I put some cute things on. I just love to feel, when I look the best, I feel the best. And some people might say that's a bad thing. To me, that is just something that works. I love playing with makeup. I love creating different looks. To me, that's an art form. So if that's something you like, try that out. That is definitely a form of self-love and self-care. You can also turn off your phone, which I know I am very, very guilty of being on my phone 24/7. As some of you guys know, over on Instagram, I'm posting on my Insta story constantly. So turning off your phone, I am actually scheduling my turn off my phone time, and that is around a half an hour before I go to bed. I turn off my phone and I do not look at it. It's only been about a week since I've been doing this, but it's definitely helping me so far. If you catch yourself comparing, and that's the only reason that I'm really doing this, is I want better sleep and I want to stop comparing myself. But sometimes when I'm down, I will just scroll on Instagram and I'll just be I don't look like her, I don't look like this, I don't look like that. And that's such negative thoughts in your mind, and like we see so many images and models and we see all this stuff, and that definitely affects our self-confidence. And so my form of self-love with that is turning off my phone, not comparing myself, and if you struggle with that, just give it a try, just a half an hour before bed. Another thing you can do is, of course, do your nails. I love doing my nails at home. I don't like spending money on my nails. I actually need to do my nails tonight. I really enjoy watching YouTube videos. I have some of my favorite girls out there, and I guess my tip with this is I have unsubscribed to channels that don't serve me anymore. So I'm not following like Jake Paul, or I'm not following people where I like thought I had to follow them or subscribe to them. And so really with that is I have like Oh My Annie and Liz Ryan and Carrie. I just have creators that are inspiring and that are all about the body positivity movement, or they inspire me to go work out, or inspire me to like challenge myself. Or, you know, Liz Ryan, she posts really cute hair videos, and I like that kind of stuff too. So self-love and self-care in that regard is really just taking out the negative people in your life. Like, I don't need to know what Jake Paul is doing. Like, that's not serving me, that's not bettering my life. And use that as like a treat for yourself. Don't get so ingrained in the culture with it like I have before in the past. So I make to-do lists, and with that I schedule in my self-care time, and then I also schedule in my fun time for myself, and that would be YouTube. I have a challenge for you. I'm going to list every single self-love, self-care thing that I've mentioned today down below, and there's ones that I didn't mention in the video because I don't want this video to be too long, and I want you to pick at least one and do it tonight. Do it today. Whatever time you're watching this, do something for yourself that will better yourself and make you more happy. And I wanted to end this video on a little quote that I found about self-love. I have to believe that caring for myself is not an indulgent. Caring for myself is the act of survival. And that is so true. To survive, you have to love yourself. And I have lived my life not loving myself, and I wasn't really surviving, if that makes sense. If I'm taking time to really focus on myself, schedule time for myself, do things that I love, I'm a better girlfriend, I'm a better daughter, I'm a better so many things. I'm better at my job, I'm better at creating content, I'm better at reaching out to you guys. And so really, self-care and self-love is so important, and I hope you found some value in today's video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you guys next week at 3 o'clock. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.